Alrighty, my friends, can you smell what the Big O's cooking? That's what I'm talking about in your neck of the woods. I've got some thick pork country style ribs right here on my grill. They're Dyna Glow 2. And let's open them up. Dyna Glow 2. It's on 300, but if you leave it shut about 8 minutes, this will reach at 400 degrees. So that's 300. See there? Guess you can read it. 300. And I've got these turned all the way down on low, the burners. But let's see if you can smell what the Big O's cooking. Look how beautiful these country style pork ribs are. They are beautiful. Really, it's not quite. If you can look, these things are 2 1/4, 2.5 inches thick. Pork ribs. And we're going to close this lid. We're going to close this lid, and we'll be back here about 3 minutes to flip these bad boys. But let me walk into the house and show you what time it is, my friends. Let me show you what time it is. Let me get my camera back straight. Come on, let's go in the house. Come on. Let me show you what the Big O's got inside the fridge. I know I sound like a kid all excited, but if you're going to cook, you've got to cook with love. That's what I be talking about. If you're going to cook, you've got to cook with love. Here's my restaurant style platter in the sink. And let me show you what I've got in this Walmart bag right here that I bought last night. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let me open this bag up. Don't get too excited, people. It's only the Big O Show right here on YouTube. Top sirloin steak. Oh my, these are so pretty. Look at this. Cook, use or freeze by April 19th. Top sirloin, 1527. This is 2.2 pounds. $6.94 a pound, 15. They're huge, thick top sirloin. Look at this. I've got it with marble in there. The more the marble, the juicier the steaks are, the more tender they are. They're like 1.25 inches thick, maybe 1.25 inches thick. They're thick. That's what I'm talking about. So look how thick these top sirloin steaks are. Now let me show you something else I bought today. Don't get too excited. But so far the best steaks have came from Priceless Foods. I bought 3 steaks from Food City, 2, and my son bought 1, and it was tough as rubber. And we're talking about ribeyes. So let's open this one up from the Priceless Food store. Oh my, that's what I be talking about. A big thick T-bone for $10.30. Look at that the bottom part of it. Look at that filet mignon. That's what they call the filet mignon. This is like basically a T-bone, porterhouse. Look how thick that filet mignon is. That's the bottom of the T-bone. Look at this. But I think them ribs are so big, it'll be all we can do to eat those ribs. If not, people, tomorrow you'll be still smelling, can you smell what the Big O's cooking? We're talking about T-bones and top sirloin. I've got it going on, people. Live in the moment, make memories. And good food always brings back good memories from the past. Let's go outside, and I will join you outside here in a minute after I place these back in the fridge. Let's go outside and let's flip these bad boys. They've been on the grill about 6 minutes, if you will. Let's take a fork. Let's take this fork. Let's open it up. Listen to that sizzling. Listen at it. Now that's the sound of good food on the grill. That's what I be talking about. In the comments down below, let me know, do you prefer cooking on propane or charcoal? I prefer propane. Look at her, lightly brown, so it was time to flip her. I prefer propane because I hate sitting around waiting for charcoal to burn down, to burn evenly all the way across, turn white before you can start cooking. Propane, you fire it up and the show begins. You don't have to stand around for 30 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Look at her. Oh yeah. This one's got a little white on top of it and a little fat. You still want to rotate it. Even a lot of people prefer to leave them on one side, but I like to rotate it. That's the fat. I started off with the fat side. But these are mostly just thick, juicy looking chunks of meat. And we've got one more to turn in the back. Don't forget one, because they're all imported. We like to eat, don't we, people? We like to eat. That's what I'm talking about. Listen at the sound of goodness. Now, you want to keep them centered. You know, you don't want them too close to the front of the grill. You want them pretty much where most of they're going to get the most heat, right in the center of the grill. And so I'm moving them around a little further back. There we go. Now if it's going to have to get a little Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Sonia doesn't like it on hers. So I'll throw Tony's on this side and don't throw no Tony's on that side. So Sonia won't have any Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. It comes in the green canister, the container, green and yellow. I'll be right back with some Tony Chachere's. The real question is, can you smell what the big O's cooking? That's what I'll be talking about. Listen at the sound of goodness. Let me zoom in. Listen. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Listen. Listen to the sizzle. Not the shizzle. Let's close the door to the grill, the handle, the hood. And let's let it warm back up. Let's go inside and get some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. That's what I'll be talking about. Can you smell what your boy the Big O's cooking from your neck of the woods? Leave me some good comments down below. You like pork country style ribs? I like pork country style ribs. I like pork country style ribs, and I also like beef country style ribs. I love sirloin. I love T-bones. And I like some good ribeyes too. I'll be back shortly. Don't go nowhere. It's the Big O Show. Alright, it's time to flip them again. That's what I'm talking about. Listen at the sound of goodness. Listen. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Listen to the sound of goodness. Listen. You hear it sizzling? That is the sound of delicious excitement. These are beautiful jewels of delicious excitement on my hot grill. Let's flip them. Yeah, time to flip them. It's time to flip them. And these things, if you look, these things are really thick, so we're going to have to take our time and cook these slow. Let's flip them. Oh, yeah. Listen to that sound of that sizzling. That's the sound of delicious excitement. These beautiful jewels of delicious excitement. Can you smell these beautiful jewels of delicious excitement? I can. I'm going to leave that one kind of up like that because it's so thick this way and so tall this way. I'm going to leave it like that for a minute or two. Alrighty, my friends, I'll be back shortly. Let's close this lid and let's let these beautiful jewels of delicious excitement continue to cook. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Continue to help my channel grow. Share my videos. If the grills are smoking, Big O ain't joking. Can you see that smoke coming off this grill? Let me get you at a good angle. Look at it. If that grill's are smoking, Big O ain't joking. Look at it. Oh my, I got my Cumberland Gap water. I ain't drinking anything tonight. I'm going to be a good boy. But look at that smoke coming out of the back of this grill. Would you just look at it? Look. That's what I'm talking about. If Big O's grills are smoking, he ain't joking, baby. All right, it's about time to take these bad boys off. And I want to show you something. These burners are on low. And it's at 350. Another 2 minutes, this will reach like 400 degrees. So this thing cooks fast. You got to watch it. And it's pretty much time to take these bad boys off. If the grills are smoking, Big O ain't joking. Yeah, these bad boys are done. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They're done. Beautiful jewels of delicious excitement. They're done, people. Now, this one being so thick, it's still done too. They're done. It's time to take these beautiful jewels of delicious excitement off and put it on my restaurant style platter. And these are Sonia's, remember. So let's go ahead and turn the grill off. Do not forget to turn your grill off. And let's take a fork and let's place these beautiful jewels of delicious excitement onto the restaurant style platter. Listen to the sound of goodness. Listen to that sizzle. Listen. You hear it sizzling? Listen. They're juicy and moist too. Can you tell by looking at them? They're juicy and moist. Listen at it. All right, let's take them off while I talk later. Beautiful jewels of delicious excitement is what I'm serving up tonight. Big old style, baby. We'll put these 3 on the right side of the platter. Boy, this one's so thick right here. That's enough to feed 2 people. Country styles ribs. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to push that platter back a little bit. If you're going to cook, people, cook with love. Cook with excitement. Hey, Wes Carter. If you're not cooking with love and excitement, the food won't turn out right. You got to be excited about what you do, people. If you're going to do something, do it right. Or don't do it at all. Ain't no half-stepping with the big O. When I cook, I want my food to be right. If you look, you can see the juices in this. See the juices? See there? These things are juicy. I'm telling you, my friends. Hey, Wes, and I made my YouTube video. So I'm going to be posting this to YouTube, the complete video of me grilling these country style ribs. I have T-bone cooked tomorrow and some sirloin. Thanks for watching. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching, Wes.